Friends, would you ever dare to step into a place where the wind itself whispers your name? Deep within the wilderness of Oregon, USA, lies a place locals avoid at all costs: Blackwood Forest. Legend has it that hidden in the darkest corner of these woods sits an old wooden cabin. Anyone who dared to spend a night there either never returned or lost their sanity forever. Today, we look into the story of a brave digital creator who tried to debunk this myth. But what caught him on camera will shake you to your core. Meet Ethan. Ethan was a well-known paranormal investigator who specialized in live streaming his urban exploration to thousands of viewers online. On a freezing night in October, equipped with his camera, high-tech audio gear, and a backup generator, Ethan stepped into Blackwood Forest. His mission was simple: find the infamous whispering cabin and prove to the world that ghosts are nothing but internet folklore. But as he marched deeper into the woods, the temperature plummeted drastically. His breath turned into thick plumes of frost. Suddenly, his GPS glitched, its screen flickering wildly before pointing in just one direction, straight ahead. And right there, cutting through the thick fog, the outline of a decayed, weather-worn cabin appeared. The cabin doors swung open slowly, almost as if it had been waiting for him. Ethan smiled at the camera and whispered to his audience, "Spooky atmosphere, guys, but totally empty. No ghosts here." He stepped inside. The air inside the cabin felt heavy, suffocating, and smelled of rotting wood. Ethan set up his camera on a tripod in the corner and sat down to monitor the live chat. Right at the stroke of midnight, the temperature dropped to absolute freezing. The camera's flashlight began to aggressively flicker, and then, breaking the dead silence of the room, a faint, raspy breath echoed through the audio feed. Ethan. Ethan froze. The voice didn't sound human. It sounded like the wind itself was breathing his name. He looked down at his phone. The live chat was exploding with messages. "Ethan, look behind you. There is someone standing behind you." Ethan whipped around and a wave of pure terror hit him. The empty wooden rocking chair was now moving violently on its own, slamming against the floorboards. On the wall behind it, a shadow began to manifest, a towering, faceless entity with unnaturally long limbs and eyes that burned like dying embers. Panic set in. Ethan grabbed his camera and sprinted toward the door. He threw his weight against it, but it wouldn't budge. It was locked from the outside. He grabbed his emergency hatchet, hacking at the wood, but it didn't leave a single scratch. Suddenly, the walls seemed to bleed agonizing screams. It felt as though every soul that had ever perished in that forest was trapped inside those walls. The shadow detached itself from the wall and glided rapidly toward him. Ethan let out a blood-curdling scream, dropping the camera face up on the floor. Millions of live viewers watched in absolute horror as the dark entity lunged directly into the lens, and the stream abruptly cut to black. The next morning, local search and rescue teams traced Ethan's last known GPS signal to the heart of Blackwood Forest. They found the cabin, completely silent and undisturbed. But Ethan was nowhere to be found. His camera was discovered lying on the floor, cracked and shattered. Strangely, the memory card and the internal storage drive had been completely wiped clean. The police launched a massive investigation, but to this day, Ethan's disappearance remains an unsolved mystery. Yet, hikers who brave the trails near Blackwood Forest claim that on windy nights, you can still hear a desperate voice crying out from the trees warning, "Run! Get out of here!" And that voice sounds exactly like Ethan. So friends, would you ever dare to explore the dark forests of America? Do you think Ethan is still out there? Or did the cabin claim another soul? Drop your theories in the comments section below. If this story sent a chill down your spine, hit that like button, share it with your fellow horror lovers, and don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying mysteries. Until next time, stay safe in the dark. What is this?